Hey family, happy Tuesdays. You know, we're doing Tuesdays with very wise alternatives, answering the subscriber questions. Whew, look, it's a little rough this morning, so bear with me. So this week we're going to do black tea. I'm just go ahead and get it out the way. We're doing black tea. We're doing black tea. Look, it's good for bone health. It's good for your immune system. And look, you already know what's going on. I just wanted to get these free radicals out of my body. So, and also if you got, look, we don't think about our oral health. I know I did a video on oral health, and that's the last things you guys think about. This is great for oral health, so just want to put that out there. And before we get started to answer some guys' questions, you already know, like, share, subscribe, and hit the notification so you'll get the next video. And I know I haven't done shorts, but I'm going to get back to doing shorts. So listen, so the first subscriber, the first thing was menopause. I did touch on menopause a while ago, but I'll touch on menopause again. Okay, so when women get a certain age and they stop having their cycle. So when the woman stop producing an egg, you know, onset of menopause. You can have menopause at all different ages. And the symptoms are hot flashes, irritability when they think that we having all these mood swings. And they like you PMSing or whatever, you know. They just think we all weird and stuff. But listen, the best thing is primrose that you can use. You know, it helps with hot flashes. It helps. And there's so many other things. There's herb you can use. Licorice root. You can use ashwagandha, you know. They think something's wrong with our brain anyway. Look, ashwagandha, and you can use milk thistle, nettle leaf, you can use sage, and you can use St. John's wort and kelp. All those are great herbs to use. It helps with your mood. It helps with irritability. And there's so many other things. Just want to make sure I share that with you. The best thing is good exercise. Make sure you sweat. You know, and look, I know it's a very hard thing to go through. You know, you were like, I hate these night sweats. I hate this, you know, mood swing. Look, I love my hot flashes. I told you guys that before. I love my hot flashes. I just hate the after effect. I hate to be cold. So I enjoy my hot flashes. So I know you're like, Viola, I don't want to hear that. But I know it's a difficult thing to go through. And it can happen at, you know, after 50, before 50. Some people are having their 40s. But you have it all the way up until, you know, you pass. And this is sad. Some people have it so worse. You know, my heart goes out for the ones that have it so worse. But you know, there's a lot of things you can do to hormonal therapy. You know, it's good to do acupuncture. It's good to, you know, definitely exercise. I know I said that. Definitely exercise. And I know you go through vagina dryness and all these other things, you know, your sex drive is down. You know, there's a lot of herbalists that's, you know, that's selling different things to help with that. You know, so you know, I'll put it down in the description below, so you know I can, you know, get that to you, especially the ones that's doing hormonal therapy. And just make sure it's good to have the good diet. And I know you guys do not want to hear this, but it does help if you lose a little weight. I know that's one thing you just don't want to hurt. You don't want to hear. You do need to lose weight. So you already know I always say, look, get good sleep. Make sure you exercise, and make sure you know you getting your water in. You know what I'm saying? I'm drinking my black tea. Let me go ahead and put that down. But look, I love holding it because it's so warm in my hands. I love, look, I was born in Florida, so I love the heat. So, but anyway, let's get back to it. Menopause is, you know, I know it's dreadful going through it and all the other situations you go through, but try those, especially the St. John's wort, the ashwagandha, the kelp. Try those. Those are great, and sage. You know, you could put it together. You could, you know, take them in a you know, you could take them in a tincture. No, I do not sell this on my website. I do not. But I know some herbalist that does do hormonal therapy. Herbalist Jackie. I'll put her website down below, and you can look at all of her great women's health. So I just want to make sure that I put that out there. So the same subscriber asked about UTIs. Look, if you use a catheter, it's very, very important that you just be as clean as possible, because when you pass the bacteria, look, there's bacteria in the air. It's good to have your air clean. It's, oh my goodness, it's, oh, my heart goes out because I'm speaking to a specific person. So yes, I'm speaking to a specific person. I'm not going to say the person's name, but my heart goes out, because when you have to use a catheter, it's, you so susceptible of getting any kind of bacterial, a UTI is very painful, very, very painful. And you do not want to, end up having UTI so bad that you can actually hurt your kidneys. But don't want to get into that too much. But you do need to make sure, look, if you have a UTI, you need to drink more water. It's very important. Like Viola, why they want to drink water? Because and it's not funny, but that's just a nervous thing. But you need to drink water. It's very important that you drink water. And during this time, you may drink a little bit more than your body weight. You may drink a little bit more of your body weight. And I know I was reading where it says, using a catheter, they was saying that it's like you should empty your bladder 4 to 6 hours. And I was like, wow, why are they waiting so long to empty their bladder? Because look, long as your urine stays in there, it's already bacteria in there, so you want to empty. You want to stay empty. But I was thinking, hey, but they have the catheter. You can't just keep going, in and out, and especially if the catheter is in there for a long time. So, I had to rethink that. But it's just make sure you're very sanitized, drink water. Cranberry, I know people were like, I'm tired of hearing about cranberry, but cranberry has an active ingredient in there that it put a barrier on your walls to where the E. coli doesn't get into your bladder walls and create havoc. So that's the main reason why you want to do some form of cranberry, whether it's pills, in a probiotic. You already know they have all these special things. Look, you already know. Right. For UTIs with cranberry juice, but you just got to back from the sugar. You just got to back from the sugar. That's the only thing that I think about the cranberry. I know it's tart, but it's the best thing for you. Even if you get your own fresh cranberries, juice them yourself, but that is the best thing to use. So different herbs you can use for UTI. I'm gonna look at my notes. So, of course, dandelion, golden goldenrod leaf flower, marshmallow, nettle, thyme is Uviva versa, and yarrow leaf and flower. Look, these are some herbs that you can use. You can put them together. You can use them in a capsule. But this helps. This helps with UTI. And I know women, so you won't get a UTI, it's best to, after you have sex, go use the bathroom. That's one key that we don't think about, because you got to think we're internal. So when you want to make sure that you can get some bacteria off, or and it's best to clean yourself and go use the restroom. That would help you lessen the chance of get UTIs. But when you're dealing with UTIs and a catheter, hold on. When you're dealing with UTIs and a catheter, you just got to make sure that you keep it clean. You empty. It's very important that you empty and empty well. Like I was telling you, the trick about using the bathroom. If you feel like you not sure you empty, you just mash underneath your lower part of your belly. Just mash, and then you'll see that you need to go again. Or like they said in the catheter, you need to move the catheter around to make sure everything's out. So, and other things, you need to stay away from all caffeine. No caffeine, no alcohol, no spicy foods, no nicotine. So yeah, no nicotine, no smoking. So these are definitely things that irritate your bladder. So you do not want to. These, it It just makes it worse. It makes the pain worse. It's good to take a hot baths or a very, very warm bath. It's okay to put some Epsom salt in there, but I just want to make sure that you can also put a heating pad. Put a heating pad on your lower stomach, right there, and that'll ease it. That will ease it. I know when I wasn't feeling good, I was like, man, do I got a UTI? Because my side was hurting. Well, my back was hurting. I was like, wow, what is this? So I put that heating pad down there and found out it was nothing. I didn't have a UTI, but I do have interstitial cysitis. So you just, you don't know. You don't know. So you want to help no matter what, making sure, because look, a bladder infection, a UTI is no joke, you guys. You can't play with those. You cannot, because when it backs up, you could die. Okay, so with the UTI, also make sure that you're taking plenty of vitamin C, anywhere between 1,000 to 3,000 milligrams. So you can take up to 5,000, but just make sure you're increasing vitamin C. That will help as well. So I just want to touch on this as well. Okay, so with UTIs, I can't I this is like a touchy subject. When you go to your doctor and get the antibiotics, you guys got to understand about your gut flora. And I'm going to leave it there. I'll talk about it on my podcast, but I can't really talk about it on this platform. But when you take the antibiotic, your gut flora gets damaged. So when you putting other things in your body, since you don't have gut flora, things get through, get past, and and it doesn't go in the right place. So when it goes through into your, well, okay, so you okay, so any of you guys already know when you take any antibiotic, what it does to your good bacteria. You already knows what it does to your stomach flora. So I just want you to know that you need to make sure you're taking a probiotic. You need a prebiotic, but especially a probiotic, because we need to get good gut bacteria in there. So, I'm always talking about your gut. I'm always talking about your gut, and it's very important that you keep good gut health. Same thing with going. I hope you're eliminating that way as well, because that part is important too. But just make sure you're overall clean, overall hydrating, overall taking cranberry, and you can also take oregano grape. That helps. It helps with, you know, fighting off that E. coli, and it's an anti-inflammatory. So that is also a great herb to take. So I would definitely make sure I incorporate that in your daily routine when you get the UTIs. So all those things help. I'm looking at my notes. Dandelion, goldenrod flower, marsh metal, nettle leaf, thyme, universal leaf, and yarrow leaf. All these things help. All these things, help you pass and make sure you have a barrier inside of because the main thing we want to make sure is we have a barrier inside of our bladder, just to protect ourselves, to make sure that we're going, and you just don't want the bacteria latching on and embedding and growing, and then you're in more pain, and then it goes to your urethra and goes up into your kidneys, because you don't want that. You want to be able to have everything pass through your kidneys, go down and go into your urine, stay in your urine, and go out. And when you're drinking your water, because you rather have more cranberry than water during this time. So just want to make sure I put that unsweetened cranberry, and then you have your water, and that help you out. So I just want to make sure that I include that, because it's very important that you guys understand that, because UTIs are very, very serious. So just want to put that out, especially if you're using catheters. And for the women that doesn't, or the men that doesn't, please make sure that you are staying hydrated. Definitely staying hydrated. So you got to understand, when you're dealing with UTIs, we got our body, and it's hard to fight off that bacteria. Right. But your urine is toxic. It's toxic. and your body's fighting off, and y'all don't know what y'all doing to y'all kidneys. Oh, let's not even go there. But yeah, kidneys is fighting real hard for all that stuff that we're putting in our bodies. We're talking about the metals, free radicals. We're talking about everything that we put into our gut and we're put into our stomach. So first, you're already killing your gut flora. Then when you into your intestines, you're killing off your good bacteria in your intestines. So if you have nothing in your stomach and you have your intestines with no protection, what you think you have once you get to your kidneys and your bladder? So let's sit there and be real. So that's why it's very critical that when you get any issue, that's the only reason why we say just be careful of what you're eating. I know you don't want to change. I know you don't want to hear what we have to say until right now when there's an issue, but we don't want you to have the issue. It's just like, just like preventative measures. That's all. Preventative measures. You got to cut back. You got to think about, is this item that I'm getting ready to put in my mouth, is it going to cause me pain, aggravation? But that donut is so good. That piece of steak is so good. Oh my gosh. I get it. I get it. I get the inflammation causing foods. I get it. Even I fall victim to eating some chips. But I be thinking, if this spicy chip gonna hurt my bladder? Yes. If this tomato, look up a tomato, have me laying in the bed, you think I'm gonna eat a tomato? No. No. But I just want you to understand. You gotta think about what you're putting inside. And you're like, Viola, sometimes that's not it. Y'all know. Y'all know. Y'all know. So let's not even go there. Y'all know. Y'all really know, but you don't want to listen. But that's why we're here to help. That's why we're here to help. I'm gonna stop, dogging you out, because I'm not really trying to dog you out, but I just want you to realize a UTI is nothing to play with. It is nothing to play with. Just having simple E. coli, that's like, oh my gosh, I got E. coli. You want to get it out. And cranberry, and the reason why I put these teas out, because these teas are very important. It's good for your overall health, because you notice I've been drinking a lot of teas that has diuretic, that increase the urine so you can go. And that's the main reason why I always talk about your half your body weight. Look, it's very important that you drink half your body weight. Same thing with meditation. I'm gonna go ahead and say, you actually healing within meditation. People say it ain't doing nothing for me, but it made you sit down for 5 minutes to 10 minutes, however long it made you sit there. It made you sit still, make you calm. That releases anxiety. It releases, fear, doubt. It actually calms you, make you think, make you focus on your breathing. If you guys don't understand how a deep breathing exercise help calms you, when you're taking a deep breath, it's like take a deep breath. We need to expand our lungs, and we don't do it. And look, we don't even work out our lungs like we're supposed to. You guys don't work your lungs like you're supposed to. We don't do it. So, but there you have it. I just wanted to make sure I answered the subscriber questions. And I just want to touch on, a lot of people was asking me about the cryptocurrency. Look, I hope you guys are not sleeping on that cryptocurrency. Please do not sleep on that cryptocurrency. Look, so you want to make sure that you're in this wave. Look, go back and watch Herbalist Kareem's video about the cryptocurrency, so you guys know how to purchase. No, I'm not sure if I'm going to do another video on cryptocurrency. Look, they already shadow banning me, so I'm just going to leave it like that. So look, happy Tuesday. Be safe out there. Be careful,